Hello, I'm Deepthi from RTV. Welcome to a special interview today with Damon Johnson, the CEO of X Payback. Hello, Damon.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste to RTV and everyone, and thank you for having me here today.
Okay, how are you doing today?
Good. Loving India and loving being here. Loving being in Hyderabad.
Hyderabad, okay. So, Damon, before going to the details of the interview, I just want to know, how did you get the idea of this business?
So the original start of X Payback comes from the frustration with the rewards programs that have been around for decades. Being conformed to one program, not being allowed to spend them how you need to spend them, always having fine print restrictions, 60% you can spend or 70%, or waiting for a day or having them expired, led to a lot of frustration. Reward programs are designed for attracting the consumer, and that's how the merchants rope them in, but then they don't deliver on rewarding the consumer for their spending.
Okay. So, Damon, then how many users do you have in India?
So we currently have 60,000 users in India.
Okay.
We are aiming by Q2 next year to have 1 million.
Okay. So there are other UPI programs in India like Cred, Paytm and GPay. So how are you different from them?
So the fundamental difference and the whole reason why we are rewards on blockchain is that our rewards are universal.
Okay.
We can spend them anywhere we need to, anywhere we want to, and any way we need to.
Okay.
We're not conformed, we're not restricted to any platform, any state, any franchise. We can spend them wherever we need to.
Okay. So I heard that your headquarters is in Singapore, right? So in India, do you have any headquarters? Where all you present actually?
So our head office is in Singapore. We have an office based in Kerala.
Okay.
That's where our main platform is, our office is, and where we've launched from. We aim to branch that out. That's part of next year's plans, and from there we're rolling into the UAE, into Dubai. So we will have Singapore, India, and Dubai.
So basically, what is your vision and mission about this business?
We're aiming to solve the issue for the merchants and the consumers. We make our platform free for merchants to join.
Okay.
They're allowed, and they can be of any size, small, medium, large enterprises. This allows them to reach all the consumers. We have a geolocation built into our app, so it's relevant to whichever area the user is in. We aim to help consumerism as a whole, rewarding our consumers for using our platform, but equally building the merchants and the economy around us.
Okay. So what are all the challenges do you face till now, and how did you overcome them?
So adoption was the main problem that we faced. I think a lot of it was overcomplicated.
Okay.
People were trying to explain the technology behind it when actually it's very simple. You shop with us and you earn up to 2%. If we have tie-ups with merchants, you can earn more.
Okay.
So the adoption and the understanding has been a challenge, but we've addressed that in multiple ways.
Okay.
In Kerala, we have a really active or proactive sales team.
Okay.
They've done a lot of door-to-door, educating people, helping them, showing them how to use the app, how to use the card, and that's really helped. And once you start explaining to people where they get the value from, it's a lot easier for them to explain to their friend and their neighbors, and then the mass adoption is there.
Do you have any partnerships and collaborations?
So in terms of partnerships, we've tied up with RuPay. So RuPay are our partner, and they on our X Payback bank card. If you have a look over here, this is what our card looks like, and you'll see RuPay are here and X Payback's branded card. So we tied up with them. We also have a tie-up with M2P, which help obviously facilitate the network of all the transactions. We also have a tie-up with IDC Bank. So which means we're not a bank, which is the most important. That bank is regulated by RBI, and so those are our main tie-ups.
Can you tell me about your company's achievements and milestones?
So the first achievement was obviously raising our seed stage funding. We are funded by an American-based company. Okay. They really believe in the product. They themselves are involved in the tech space in San Francisco, Silicon Valley. Okay. So they really believe in the product. We've also won multiple fintech awards from Singapore to the UAE, and even in India we've been recognized for our work. 60,000 users with not a lot of marketing is also no small feat. So yeah.
Okay. So do you adopt any tech-driven technologies to your business?
Yes, so we heavily rely on the blockchain technology. The technology is brilliant in solving a lot of issues. It's also a very trusted network that no one can go in and change anything on the blockchain. Everything that is put in by the computer, it's irreputable. It cannot be changed. So there cannot be any backlogs, any changing. Whatever it says there is really what it is. So that technology has been fundamental in launching us and the backbone. And then obviously we have a fantastic IT company who have really put together a flawless app, really strong support, and couldn't be happier with them.
So what are the different ways that your business has revolutionized and emerged as a torchbearer?
So the main thing is, our objective is to make it a universal reward. The ability of our product to be, you can spend it anywhere. You can cash it in on vouchers. You can cash it in on our app, on our e-commerce site. We'll be launching, a pay on the app as well. Many different, building blocks for our product. But the main one is absolutely the fact that you can spend it anywhere with any merchant. Soon we'll be launching our global card, and then you'll really be able to spend all over the world and earn the rewards.
So, Mr. Johnson, what is your company's USP?
So the fact that there's no prerequisite to be a member of X Payback, it is a prepaid card. So, anyone can sign up, anyone can access our platform. The same as the merchants. Again, it's free for all merchants. They can onboard their product. They can offer whatever amount of cashback that they want to offer. So the next rollout and most important rollout is the launch of our global card. Okay. That will happen in January next year. Okay. That will be launched with our partners in Singapore. We'll have a tie-up with a bank in Singapore, and they'll roll out our card. Okay. The next phase from there, also in the first quarter of next year, will be a credit card. Okay. We'll be offering a credit card facility. And then the launch and, ultimately there's a big following is into the UAE. There's a big Indian community in the UAE. Dubai is obviously also forward thinking on their technology side. So it will also benefit our Indian users who do a lot of travel between the Middle East and here.
So what do you really need to increase your growth plan?
So we're currently busy with our Series A fundraising round. Okay. Once we've raised that, we will heavily invest on our IT infrastructure. It will also allow us to go ahead and access the agreement with our partners in Singapore and roll out into the UAE.
So, Mr. Daman, there are many credit cards offering different deals and cashback programs like that. So how are you different from them?
So firstly, not everyone is eligible for a credit card. Okay. Specifically in India, it's actually quite difficult to get a credit card. Yeah. We offer a card, a prepaid card, which anyone is eligible for. Okay. It also makes us different to some of the other payment gateways for convenience. And we are the only app, that you have a full ecosystem on. Okay. We have the merchants onboarded, we have the consumers onboarded, we have our e-commerce sector, we have vouchers, we have our cashback system. And, you can sit and you can compare each different one to what they specialize in, and you can say, okay, they do this, but they don't do this. And in every conversation that you have, X Payback will be sort of the benchmark to say, well, X Payback has that too, and X Payback has this too. We're truly the full ecosystem from A to Z of all rewards and how you can use them.
So coming to India, India is the biggest population, and we have much diversity here. So how do you plan in a ground level to bring it as a business?
Yes, India is extremely diverse, 22 languages, I believe. Firstly, I'm loving my time here. Okay. It's beautiful from state to state. There's many different aspects of it, and I'm loving it. And the plan for the rollout of how we're going to distribute and how we're going to reach everyone is we have a micro-channel partner franchise option where an individual can buy into a franchise at X Payback. We're limiting these to one PIN code, one franchise, okay. Maximum of 250. They're strategically placed throughout India from north to south, east to west, so that we can really reach everyone. Everyone has a point of reference. The consumer has a point of, if they don't understand something, they've got somebody local that they can speak to, communicate, and be understood.
So you said everything is online, right? And some of the retails are not digitalized till now. So how are you going to address that?
Yes, so I mean, with e-commerce and everything that's going on, everything is digitalizing. We're really going to help the retailers here by allowing them to join our platform, very user-friendly, for free, allowing them to pick up and advertise their product to the consumer. Again, going back to our geolocation point, everyone within a 15-kilometer, 20-kilometer radius will be able to see that retailer in that area and be able to go and use their X Payback card, swipe there, receive a cashback for more than 2% because the merchant will be onboarded, the retailer, and they get free marketing, free advertisement. Yeah.
So are there any terms and conditions in case of merchants on your platform?
So no. So there's no terms and conditions for users and merchants to become part of our platform. Once they've done their KYC, which is the only type of regulation we need, they can use our platform in any which way they want. Merchants can set their own cashback. There's no minimum cashback you need to give on our platform. We offer 2% minimum, up to 2% minimum. The merchant can do 0, they can do 5, they can do 10. It's absolutely their prerogative. But just do your KYC, especially as the consumer, and you get full benefits and access to everything that we offer.
So Damon, what is your background? How did you get into this business?
So I originally come from and was born in South Africa. I was born in Cape Town, South Africa. I had a venture capital and private equity business. From there, I moved to Dubai and I met the founder of X Payback. The conversations that we had, the visions that he, portrayed, the way he spoke so passionately about the product and his commitment to the product really sold it to me. I wanted to be involved in it, and from there, since I've become part of the team, I've never looked back.
Okay. So I'm really excited now to get this X Payback card. So how did I get one?
Very simply. So you download our app, and you do your KYC, and you order your card.
Okay.
You pay 975 rupee for the membership annually. After you spend 1 lakh, you get that fully refunded.
Okay, refund. It's fully refunded.
Refunded. Once you spend 1 lakh, you get your 975 rupee back. So it's completely free as well. Free for the consumer, free for the merchant.
So Damon, here I got a doubt. So how do people load this money?
Very simply. So through any UPI or any bank transfer. Most importantly to note is that we are not a bank. X Payback doesn't keep your money in its account. We are not a bank. With our tie-up, with our banking partner, which is regulated by the RBI, they keep the funds. So the KYC is for them, the account opening is for them, and they hold your funds. Simply you transact using the X Payback card, and that's how you get your cash back. Also, another feature is it is a type of security hedge. So a lot of the time when you do online payments, you are susceptible to fraud. A lot of fraudulent activities go online transactions. Using our card, preloading the money on the card means you can only spend X amount of money on that card for that transaction, so it acts as a hedge.
So generally, how do you redeem these points? Like we use different places, right? So how do we redeem?
So after you've used your card to buy petrol, to buy groceries, to buy whatever you need to buy, literally whatever you need to buy, you'll earn the rewards. Once the rewards show up in your app, you can spend them in multiple different ways. Some of the ways are buying online vouchers, discounted vouchers, buying gold vouchers as well. All of that is available on our system together with our e-commerce platform that will be rolling out.
So Damon, on this note, I want to ask, X Payback is born for?
So on every common man's mobile, the X Payback app should be there. We are looking at discussing with a couple of the existing programs for a cross-redemption platform where some of the points on a different platform will be able to transfer to the X Payback app.
So Damon, I'm really excited now. I want to get, after this interview, I want to get and buy this, card. So what will you say?
Well, luckily, I brought you one.
Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you so much. And you have a cover and the cover also looks so awesome,
Yes, so as you can see, it's formal. It actually comes directly from the bank. They're issued, in line again with the regulations. And all you need to do is you need to open up and you need to download our app. You need to register, complete your KYC, load your card with a couple of lakh, and get spending.
It looks so colorful. The cover looks so colorful.
Yes. Our founder chose the colors.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Johnson, on this optimistic note, I'm thankful for you to this interview today.
Great. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
So viewers, this is the card I'm having right now. Right now I'm going to shop and redeem my points. I'm going to share this with my family and my friends. So thank you so much for today's interview. Keep watching RTV.
మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం ఛానల్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, లేటెస్ట్ అప్డేట్స్ కోసం వాట్సాప్ ఛానల్ ని ఫాలో చేయండి అండ్ లింక్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ లో ఉంది.